So GDPR is live. How has this affected the privacy policies of all the biggest tech giants? And more importantly, how does it affect you? Today I'm going to review Google, something you no doubt use on a daily basis. Partnering with Presearch, the search engine powered by the community, we bring to you a video series which will review the new privacy policies of all the tech companies to protect you and your information online. So I'm going to do a quick rundown through the legal mumbo jumbo. Google's user consent policy was updated to better reflect the new legal requirements. Mainly, the policy changes reflect your responsibilities in regards to disclosures to and obtaining consent from European users. Regarding sites and apps which make use of Google services, they are now required to 1. Acquire legally valid consent from users for the use of cookies or other local storage. 2. Acquire legally valid consent for the processing of your personal data for ad personalization or marketing services. 3. Keep records of your consent. 4. Provide you with clear instructions for the withdrawal of consent. 5. Inform you of all third parties involved in the processing of your data in an easily accessible way. Now I'm going to break down things a little more simply, and I'm going to start with the information Google collects. Google collects a range of information depending on how many of their services you use. This ranges from which language you speak, to ads you'll find most useful, to the people who matter most to you online, to which YouTube videos you might like. In short, if you do something on a Google service, you can bet every dollar in your wallet they're pulling as much information from that action as digitally possible. Even if you're not signed into a Google account, they store this information under unique identifiers tied to your browser and device. They say this helps them to do things like maintain your language preferences. Google also collects and stores the content you create, upload, or receive from them. For example, if you have a Gmail account and someone who isn't using Gmail sends you an email with an image, Google will store that image, and vice versa. Google collects information about the apps, browsers, and devices that you use to access their services. Have an iPhone with Google Maps? Google is still storing that information. Open up Google Drive on your new MacBook. They just collected everything from your IP address to your browser extensions. They also collect your browser type and settings, device type and settings, operating system, mobile network information including carrier name and phone number, application version number, app and browser interactions, IP address, system activity, the date, the time, and the referring URL of your request. In short, even just connecting to their website on your phone vomits forth a mountain of data. And if you have an Android phone, they are doing this second by second. In terms of your activity, Google collects terms you've searched for, videos you watch, views and interactions with content and ads, voice and audio information when you use audio features, purchase activity, people with whom you communicate, activity on other sites, and browsing history. Not to mention, if you use an Android phone, they collect calls, messages, and phone logs. In terms of your location information, they collect your location when you have the location settings turned on. This includes GPS, IP address, sensor data, and information about things near you, such as Wi-Fi access points, cell towers, and Bluetooth-enabled devices. Towards the end of the policy, Google states, "We use your information to ensure our services are working as intended, such as tracking outages or troubleshooting issues that you report to us, and to make improvements to our services." Their example for improving services is to find out which search terms are frequently misspelled. I don't think they need to collect the Wi-Fi hotspots around your phone to improve search term spelling. So what's my final verdict? In summary, Google is the worst offender on the internet when it comes to collecting your information. They go to extreme lengths to extract as much data from you as they can, and collect entirely unnecessary categories of data considering the services they provide. My privacy verdict for Google is a 1 out of 5. They truly set the standard for destroying privacy as we know it. Presearch is a non-profit search engine that doesn't collect your information. They provide access to 87 different search providers, including Google, while allowing you to earn Presearch tokens just for searching. Even if you don't care that Presearch doesn't collect your data, they offer the benefits of all the best search engines combined without any of the costs. You can register and start using their dozens of available search providers today at presearch.org.